Okay, this door's locked. Of course it's locked. Why wouldn't it be locked? Looks like floor plans for the house with a lot of handwritten notes. It seems Lambert is planning a lot of renovations. Alright, Lambert, are you here? Mr. Lambert. Well, that's something. Tanning bulb. I guess even scientists wants to look their best. Just a regular desk lamp. Not much to say about it. I've never seen anything like this. It looks like a diving bell or a submarine. Doll's way too big to fit inside. So what else? What do we do? I don't... These blueprints are for a time machine. I don't exactly have an engineering degree, but it says so on the drawing. Alright. So what else? What do we do? Wait. Use the fucking bulb on that. Doesn't work. What do we do? I do not know what to do. The door is locked, but it feels too solid. So I have a light. And nothing to do with the... Well, what do I do with the light? What do I do? What am I here for? There's a lamp. Can I take the lamp? Can I use the light on the lamp? And the time machine works. Okay. There's an axe in here. I can't reach it from here though. There's some tough finds. Okay. Well, okay, so tanning bulb creates enough light for the time machine to work again. Genius! Whoa, he moved still inside. Looks like inside a water collection system. Oh, he's been living in here. I can only get a grip on it. A dry twig. I guess I've put stranger things to use. Vegetables. This must be how he survived for so long. That would make sense. You figure out how to create. Whoa, I guess he did his renovations. Fire extinguisher. There's enough food here to survive for months. Are any of these doors open? This wasn't here before. Bro, you saw the renovation plans, did you not? It's all steel now. I guess Lambert did some work on the book. You saw... Oil drum. I got the lid off. It's still full of oil. Considering how many times my life has depended on me holding on to stuff lately, the last thing I want is greasy hands. That's smart.
Wow.
This is really something. According to these other blueprints, this was Lambert's first version of the time machine. It looks completely abandoned though. Yeah, because he made a fucking button. My dude somehow managed to take this entire fucking sphere and put it into a fucking button and said, yes, let's go. So I have a fire extinguisher. What is what? What do I do with all of this stuff? I do not know what to do. What do you need from me? No. I'm not sure what I'm fucking going for either, but I'm just trying to get the axe because it's probably something I need. But I need like scissors or something. I don't fucking know, man. Series out of water. Besides, I'm not really in a hurry to put the fire out. Alright. Okay. So use this with the barrel, fill it up with water. I now have water. What do I use the water for? What is the use for the water? What do I use the water for? What do we need water for? It might be something to use later. Twig is all oily now. Which means I could set the twig on fire. That's about all I got. Set the twig on fire. Burn the vines. Okay, and then I travel back in time. Take the twig, burn the leaves, the vines. Oh shit! And then put out all the water. Put out the fire with the water. Now I have the axe. Almost burnt myself fucking alive. That was fucking nuts. Okay. From here, what do we do? I could probably break down the door with the axe. I think that's about all I could think about doing. Axe on the door. There we go. We're through here now. Lambert? No. There's a fishy. Looks like he's still living down here. No more fishy though. Probably get pretty grumpy if I slept on the... sorry. Another small plant. There's like nothing in here. A lava lamp. A lava lamp. Man, I love these. What the fuck would I use a lava lamp for? I mean, I guess I could travel in time to here.
Whoa.
That did nothing. I just plugged in a lava lamp. Like, what? What does plugging in a lava lamp do? It doesn't do anything here, except now there is no lava lamp. And the door is still locked. Oh, that's weird. I don't think this bottle isn't even made of glass. Even the cork seems painted on. Oh, wait. Okay. Go back through. I need a lava lamp to find the bottle. Okay, and then we go back. No, my bad. We go here. We put the bottle in the shelf. Which opens the secret door. Lambert? Oh, shit.
Stop right there.
Hey, Lambert.
Whoa, whoa, wait. Mr. Lambert, sir, it's me, Joe.
Who?
I don't know you. What are you doing in my house?
You sent me here, remember?
I've done no such thing. For an intruder, you're not very bright, you know that? For all the commotion you caused getting in here, you might as well have brought a bulldozer.
You sent me.
You have exactly 5 seconds to explain what you're doing here. Or so help me God, I'm pulling this trigger and sending you on your way. 5.
I'm gonna send here by you!
4.
By you!
3.
You told me to find you, to warn you about the end of the world.
2.
You were old, with white hair, and you got shot. Oh, God, please don't shoot me, Mr. Lambert. This, you gave me this. It's an
There we go.
something, chrono. It's a time machine.
I gave you that?
Yes.
Yes!
I've never seen anything like it. But on the back, that's my family signet. I made this?
Yes.
Simply magnificent.
Yes, you made it.
I gave this to you? Why? Who are you?
I'm Joe.
Name's Joe, sir. I'm just a janitor at the Archon building. I found you in a room with a big, round door in the basement labs this morning, and You were dying. You said you'd come from 40 years in the future to
Stop the end of the world.
I guess I was the only one around, so you gave me this and told me to find you and tell you all this, and I've been there. The future, I mean. A bunch of times. And you were right, Mr. Lambert. Everyone's gone.
My God, so it did come to pass. They really did it, those greedy goddamn
Did what?
bastards. I told them this would happen. Wait, I was dying?
You got shot.
How?
You said you've been shot. I had to actually find you at the morgue to get this address.
Shot? By whom? No, wait. Don't say anything else. You succeeded in finding me, which means anything you tell me from this point on could alter the course of action that brought you to my doorstep.
But you told me to tell you everything!
So, you've seen the future. What did you see?
Death. Destruction.
It's like a bad dream, sir. Everyone's gone. Buildings are coming apart. It's all just quiet. What happened, Mr. Lambert?
It is Dr. Lambert.
Ah.
And considering all the effort you just went through to find me, not to mention bearing witness to the horrific outcome of the biggest breakthrough in the history of science...
That would be... An explanation would be appreciated.
Some kind of explanation.
Yeah? Kitty cat?
I was 24 when I got hired by Archon, or Athena as it was called back then. Athena was one of the many weapons R&D companies formed during the Second World War. Unlike other R&D companies that had retooled themselves to pursue peacetime activities after the war, Athena had made enough money to continue chasing the next big thing in defense technologies. They were betting the farm on post-war Soviet expansion, raising the level of government paranoia to create a lucrative market for esoteric weapons research.
The fuck is this dude talking about?
I'd say they made the right bet. Still a theoretical physicist at MIT, my thesis on the possibility of time travel via dimensional membranes got published shortly after I was hired in 1961. Company heads were so impressed, they gave me a team and a budget. Development exceeded even my own expectations. And after only 6 years, we had the first primitive version of the time machine up and running.
So you built a time machine. And then what?
Our first successful trials involved sending simple objects into the future with a timed return. But with Archon running out of money, that was all the company bigwigs needed to secure a big fat contract with the Department of Defense. Apparently, we had sold them on the idea that the technology could be used to go back in time and strangle communism in its cradle.
A bad idea, I guess.
Course, was that it couldn't.
What?
Due to the laws of causality, you can't travel back in time beyond the point where time travel was invented.
I guess it makes sense.
And sooner or later, we had to explain that to our benefactors. When they started pushing for progress reports, Archon management had to come clean, but instead chose to ease government concerns by claiming the technology could be used to bring back advanced weapons from the future.
Except there was no future, was there?
But this, too, was a lie.
What? How's that a lie, too?
At this point, we'd already had our first of many human trials, and we knew there would be no weapons. In fact, our results were as terrifying as they were baffling. Time pilots returned frenzied and confused, raving about empty streets and human remains.
God.
At first, we assumed the city had suffered a Soviet attack in the near future and had been evacuated as a result. But as we pushed on further, the terrible reality became clear. Time pilots started returning fatally ill, dying within a day or two from painful convulsions. Some never returned. we lost several pilots, machine prototypes, and other equipment. When the first contamination erupted in the lab, we were completely unprepared, losing 3 lab technicians to what we later identified as an incredibly aggressive airborne virus.
It's crazy. So he moved to an island to build a time machine to stop it all.
Although we weren't equipped to handle biohazards of this magnitude, management insisted we contain and study it. To keep our pilots and the virus alive long enough to study, we co-opted experimental cryotechnology from another project, Lazarus, and established a makeshift...
Why does every fucking... Why is it always Project Lazarus?
Once again, the bigwigs managed to spin
damn.
our setbacks into a success story for the Department of Defense, now claiming that the virus could be cultivated for use as a biological weapon.
Fucking corporate bullshit.
The team threatened to resign, but outrage was swiftly quenched by promises of massive salary increases and stock options. I didn't take the bribe.
Yeah,
I'd witnessed the lethal efficiency of the virus firsthand.
I'm interested in what he has to say, but I'd also wish he'd shut the hell up.
So I handed in my resignation and set up shop out here. For over a year, I've been working to recreate the technology to bring me back in time and prevent mankind's extinction from ever happening.
He's a good guy. Really good guy. I play better than fucking Archie.
The harbinger of doom at my doorstep, wearing a boiler suit. Who could have imagined that Judgment Day would begin like any other Monday in May?
Why is he fucking rhyming?
In any case, unfathomable as it may be that
Fucking
you were
rhyming.
able to bring this information to me. Knowing is only half the battle. Preventing the outbreak will require more than just your tenacity.
Tenacity.
Me? Wait, what?
Yes, I'm afraid I must rely on you one more time. You must go back to Archon and prevent the outbreak.
Me?
No, that's, I mean, I'm really honored and everything, but...
Believe me, you're the last person in the world I want to entrust with this, and I mean that quite literally. But by this time tomorrow, the entire city will have succumbed to chaos, panic, and death. You're here now, and you're all I've got.
Wait, but...
Like, the end of the world happens tomorrow?
Can't you fix this, Doc? Don't you have a plan?
I can't go myself, because that would break the law of causality. The only reason you are here to warn me now is because I was there to send you. And the only reason I was there to send you is because I was able to bring my work to fruition here.
But...
We've no time to waste. It's the only way. You told me you found me this morning, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but...
That means I failed to stop it, and the outbreak has already begun. The time pilot for today's trials must have brought the virus back from the future, which then somehow got out of the containment chamber and spread.
Okay.
That pilot is Patient Zero.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to destroy the supercomputer system controlling the time machine. All the research data is stored there too. You must destroy it before the time machine departs.
So I need to go back in time.
Reconfiguring your device to send you back 1 day earlier. This should allow you ample time to return to Archon and get inside.
Okay.
On the other shore from here, about 500 yards down the road, is a rest stop. You'll find a van there, fueled and ready to go.
Oh,
alright.
I already have a ride.
Which won't be there yesterday, you ninny. Now stop interrupting me. One last thing, and I need you to listen carefully because this is very, very...
Can't interact with the early version of you or you create a fucking paradox and the entire time fucking line explodes.
Why? What will happen?
No one knows for sure. It's one of the conundrums not yet accounted for. There are theories, of course. None of them pleasant.
Can't
Now,
exist
let's
in the
get
same
you
time.
ready.
Alright. Gonna give me a time machine. I'm gonna go back and save the world.
How did I get myself into this? I nearly got killed trying to reach Dr. Lambert thinking he had a plan. And it turns out it's me. I'm the plan.
You're special,
At least I
Joe.
don't have to walk back. This van's not as cool as the ambulance, but it has its charm. And it sure was nice of him to pack me lunch.
Fucking lunch.
Pack me a can opener for the beans, though. And some gas for the Bunsen burner.
I don't think he'll need it. Here.
I'm sure I'll think of something. I've got several hours of driving ahead of me after all. It'll be almost morning before I get to Archon.
Are we gonna be able to save the world?
Time.
I do too, Joe. I hope you can save the world.